This is a real conversation that needs to fucking take place. I challenge the world to defeat my philosophy. I am defending a conception, a construct, a mental understanding of the universe, okay? The world we live in. It is not my morality. It is a idea. It is a M equals WC squared fucking squared. It's a fucking goddamn intellectual equation. It is something everybody can see or not see. It is something you can evaluate. It is not some personal goddamn morality dependent on Gary being the one who owns it and who enunciates it. Fuck that. There are truths in the universe. You can say the universe has no truth. The theory of natural selection is ambiguous mush. It is psychological babble. It has no meaning. It didn't really happen that way. The earth does not revolve around the sun. It doesn't do anything. There's no truth. There's no truth to be defined. That is bullshit. What I'm saying is that there's an objective reality and there's an objective true fucking morality. The whole thing is one thing. The whole thing is a description of reality. So go ahead and debate the philosophy, but playing word games and saying that one is synonymous with draconian preaching and the other is synonymous with learning is just fucking bullshit. It is just meaningless fucking rhetoric. You have to make the fucking argument. I'm making the argument, okay? You cannot like the argument, but respond to the argument. Quit all this personal bullshit. It is not me enforcing anything on you. It is me defending a fucking idea. People got hostile because I was pointing a finger at atheists and saying, you're just as fucking bullshit full of religion as the Christians. You don't have an intelligent deity. You have deified ignorant goddamn forces. You have presumed the universe makes sense. The carnage of animal life makes sense. You justify all of it because you're not atheists. You're just fucking heathens. That's all you are. I've explained why I feel the way I feel. I've explained that I look at the world and I see the suffering. I see the horror. I have empathy. My heart fucking bleeds for it. I imagine what it would be like to be experiencing all this fucking horror that exists in the fucking real world. I grew up with it in my brain every fucking night when I went to sleep, contemplated the victims of our life, the people who are paying the real price for us being here, thinking about the soldier on the battlefield having his leg blown off and what it was like sitting around for hours trying to stop the bleeding and just trying to survive while he got some kind of half-ass care. Those scenarios went through my head. I have explained the fucking philosophy. You can say it is for whatever. I don't even know how anybody could possibly construct it as anything but an empathetic philosophy. I am fucking destroyed. I am horrified. I am annihilated as a human being by the fact that there's this huge volume of fucking blood that we're playing in. I will sit there and be the first to crucify me. You can rub me into the dirt. You can destroy me. You can wipe me out. You can puke on every molecule I am made of. And if my fucking understanding is true and accurate and it wins the day, then it will be worth it to me. I'm looking for nothing from this but exemption from your insanity, from you fucktards who keep investing in a system that is fucking broken. It is fundamentally broken. There's no winners in this fucking game. The best you do is satisfy half your fucking desires designed by your fucking DNA molecule, you dumb fuck. You are owned by a molecule, for Christ's sakes. I am defending intelligence. I am defending using some fucking logic and looking at this insane, sick, crazy-ass equation that you are all investing in and saying, hold on, stop, wait. You have to stop and question what the fuck this is that we're invested in. And you fuckers won't even do that. Advocate a philosophy. I've cited terms. I've said inner asshole. I've called it the ape. I've called it the lizard, the ape, and the intelligence. Coined the phrase bacteria with fucking brains. That's right. That's what I believe. But I don't believe I'm exempt from it. I don't believe that I'm any better than that. The only thing that makes me different is that I'm arguing a position that is a tiny minority position. Intelligent people get it. They see through my personality defects. They see past the fucking unpleasant rhetoric, and they see that there's goddamn intelligent theory here. This is meaningful conversation, and it needs to fucking take place in the fucking human race needs to deal with the fact that it's a fucking addicted psychology. It's a fucking bullshit program. You are chasing your motherfucking tail. And it's not an insult. It's not meant to degrade you. Just pointing out the truth that we are programmed animals. The need is programmed into us. The whole game is programmed into us. And it only makes sense because we're fucktarded enough to think it makes sense. You are feeding off of this pointless and idiotic competition. Consumption and reproduction through the process of natural selection. That's the fucking ball game. We are a psychological animal that has merely been programmed to do this consumption and reproduction thing in an elaborate, psychologically sophisticated way because we are maggots on a higher level of the biosphere. But that's all we are. That's it. That's the game. Our emotions are part of the programming we have to overcome. They are not part of the programming we should wallow in. Don't dare question our creation. That's what you're basically saying. You're the one making the religious argument. No one can question the sanctity of the personal, emotional bullshit organism. That somehow is the cherished stone in the universe, is the eccentric personal bullshit, and that is just fucking rubbish. The game is consciousness. The game is managing it so you don't have all these blood and guts and suffering and misery all over the goddamn table. You have invested in a philosophy where you have presumed that there is no design flaw. Alright, and I am pointing out there is a design flaw. The whole system is corrupt at its base, and you don't want to hear it.